After a brief discussion of work, he would turn the conversation to a discussion of sexual matters. His conversations were very vivid. He spoke about acts that he had seen in pornographic films involving such matters as women having sex with animals and films showing group scenes. He talked about security.
Can you believe her?
Individuals with large or large.
Guess she's getting her 15 minutes of fame.
Excuse me, can you turn the TV up, please?
For one person?
For two people.
Are you going to order something?
Yep. Cabernet. Thanks.
Thomas told me graphically of his own sexual prowess.
You think Hill's telling the truth?
Sure. Why else would she be going through this?
I think most people don't believe her. After all, it's just her word against his. Next to impossible to prove.
Yeah,
He got
I know.
up from the table at which we were
Jean Early.
Carrie Ellison.
Carrie Ellison. Not the same Carrie Ellison that was...
Afraid so.
I wrote about your case. I'm a journalist. What you went through, that was really something.
It was something, all right.
Well, let me ask you, have you considered doing a follow-up story?
No. It's finally behind me. I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay. Off the record. Mind if I ask you a few questions, just to satisfy my own curiosity? Why'd you do it? Why'd you keep on fighting? Look at Anita Hill. I bet right now she just wishes she was back in front of the classroom teaching. In the beginning, how'd you know how to handle it?
I didn't.
Carrie?
Sam!
Getting kind of daring up there, aren't you?
I got it from you, Sam.
Yeah, but it's kind of scary to watch someone else do it.
That's what it's all about. Isn't that what you taught me?
Anybody can fly, but
But
not...
not everybody can fly.
Bingo.
I gotta go to work. I'm gonna be late. I'll see you later. Hey, sweetie. All right. Ready for some breakfast? Hmm? Good boy. Good boy.
Morning.
Hey, Carrie, almost late for the weekly meeting.
Almost doesn't count.
Hey, what are you doing Friday night?
I have plans, Liz.
Doing what? Working late?
Did it ever occur to you that some women like being single?
Yes, but I don't think you're one of them. Carrie, you've got to go out with this guy, I swear.
I don't know, not with the last blind date you set me up on.
Hey, can I help it if he was bald, short, nearsighted?
Old, married.
Talking about me?
No, Joey, you're just married.
Yeah, don't remember. Carrie, where's the donuts?
What?
The donuts. Was your turn to bring them to the morning meeting?
Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay. I'll go get them. Tell Margaret I'll be right back.
Hey, can you get me one of those long twisty things?
Long twisty thing?
Chocolate and squishy.
Chocolate and squishy? Ugh. I'll make a list.
She'll forget.
Jack,
Margaret thought you could use some help.
you scared me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. You ready?
Yeah,
You really should lock your doors, you know that?
I will from now on. Two, the rainbow sprinkle ones, and one of the...
Girly. Hey, I'm not gonna hurt
Go
you.
away.
Take it easy.
Some of the little donut balls over there.
What's a fine-looking lady like you doing in a donut store?
Could you just put them in the
She
box,
doesn't eat
please?
donuts. Hey, Girly.
Jack? Ooh, there's this guy over there.
What are you doing in a donut store?
He's gone. Gave me the creeps. You wanted to see me, Margaret?
Yeah, come on in. I thought you might like to see this.
What is it?
It's your quarterly evaluation. I have to tell you, Carrie, you've been doing some great work around here.
Thank you, Margaret.
Of course, we'll be expecting even more from you now. That is, if you want a promotion anytime soon.
You know I do. As a matter of fact, I kind of had my eye on this office. This is great.
How's work going, Carrie?
Couldn't be better. One more training seminar to complete, and I will be eligible for promotion.
Have you seen Sam lately?
Just this morning, Mom.
Oh, how's that going?
We broke up over a year ago. Told you a million times, we're just friends.
Well, I still don't understand it.
It just wasn't working. I have goals, and Sam is happy right where he is. Give him some engine parts spread across the kitchen table, and he's like a little boy with a new toy. Believe me, we're much better as friends.
Friendship is the basis of any good marriage.
What? You're not married yet?
I knew I forgot something.
I was only hoping. You can't fault me for that. Sometimes I think you'll never get married.
Forbidden enchantment.
Come on, boy. Come on, Max. Jump on up. Come on.
Ready for lunch?
We have to wait on Liz and Joey.
I haven't seen them around since this morning. Looks like it's just me and you.
Why don't we all get together next week, okay? I got a lot of work to do.
What, you won't have lunch with me without a group around?
No.
Oh, I get it. You're afraid to be alone with me.
Of course not.
Okay, then. I'll treat.
Don't you find it odd that two people who've never really been alone before are striking off such intense sparks?
What?
I, for one, am very curious about it.
Carrie, you here? Carrie!
Great. I've been stood up by a woman.
Where are we going?
I gotta stop at my house first. My son forgot his lunch. I have to drop it off to him. My wife's car is in the shop, or she'd do it.
Well, as long as we're not late getting back, I guess.
Hey, you ever see a real hand grenade? Look in the glove box. Just be careful not to pull the pin.
No, thanks.
What, you don't believe me?
No, I believe you all right.
Aren't you coming in?
I'll just wait right here.
Well, you were talking about wanting to look at real estate in this area, weren't you? Now'd be a perfect time. See what you can get for your money.
All right. Gotta make it quick, though. We have to get back.
Come on in. Have a look around. See what you think. Kitchen?
It's big.
Yeah, well, that's what all women want, right?
What?
Big kitchen. I'll show you the rest.
We really don't have time, Jack.
Sure we do. And this is the bedroom. What do you think?
I think you should get the lunch and we should go.
So what'd you do?
Took me back to the office. I feel so Sam. I just didn't think you'd be so obvious about it.
So you made one mistake. Now you know.
I have to go back to the office and face him. I just don't know what to do.
Don't be alone with him. If he asks you out again, tell him no. You don't have to be polite. Polite to this guy's as good as saying, let's do it.
God, you sound like my father.
No. I sound like your husband.
But you're not, so don't even start.
You want me to take care of this guy?
Yeah. Like I really want to be bailing you out of jail.
Okay, then. Promise me that you'll stay away from him. And tell him no next time.
Okay.
Okay?
Joe, do you know what happened to the Rogers files? Karen, could you check this out for me? Oh, yeah. Just start that up.
So, Carrie Ellison. Hey, did you ever notice something funny about your name? Carrie Ellison. Sounds like that Catholic thing they're always singing in church. Kyrie eleison. So, what about lunch today?
No thanks, I brought my own.
We could try that new place around the corner.
I said no, Jack.
Drink after work, maybe?
No.
Carrie, I need to talk to you, please.
Hello, IRS. Oh, no, he's not here right now. Can I take a message? Sure, I could do that. Great, okay. Who gave me this? Liz, yeah, go to lunch with me.
Sure, just
No,
give me
go
a
to
second.
lunch with me right now, please.
What's going on?
I don't know if I'm overreacting or what, but it seemed like this whole elaborate scheme to lure me into bed.
You know, I'm not sure, but I think that's against agency policy.
Liz, I'd laugh, but it's getting much too weird. He wrote me a note. I cried over you last night, and I'm totally drained today. I've never been in such constant turmoil. Thank you for talking to me. I could not stand to feel your hatred for another day.
Cried? He actually cried?
That's what he wrote.
Well, that's unbelievable.
Please talk to me.
Have you told Margaret?
No. I'm in management's good graces. I don't want... Liz, is there something wrong with me? I mean, am I doing something to encourage him?
You're too nice.
Too nice?
And lots of guys will take advantage of that.
I barely speak to the guy, and I'm supposed to be rude. I don't even want to talk to him at all.
Maybe Joey will talk to him for you.
Joey?
Hmm?
You think so?
It's worth a try. You gotta do something before this thing gets out of hand. And in the meantime, I've got just the guy to take your mind off this.
Yeah? What's wrong with him?
Nothing. He's perfect.
Then why isn't he already taken?
He's saving himself for you. You don't have to do a thing. Just show up at my house Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Okay, you win. I'll be there.
Good. Just be prepared for all your dreams to come true.
get a sec?
Hello, IRS.
Yeah, Liz.
Who's this?
Jack.
Where are you?
Carrie, she's upset, right?
Yeah, she's upset. You went too far with the note, Jack. I mean, I'd be upset if you'd...
Who was that?
How's that?
More garlic.
I hate garlic.
Perfect.
Well, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, Tim's right. Garlic.
Carrie, can you help me with this problem? What do I look like? An accountant? I'll check it for you later, though.
Uh-oh. Looks like Carrie's date is here.
Tim, go let him in, huh? You ready?
She's been ready a long time.
Come on, you guys, stop it or you're gonna embarrass the poor man.
Looks like you're the one who's embarrassed.
Oh.
Hi, Betsy. Oh, come on.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Hi, Alex.
You know the family? Alex, I'd like you to meet Carrie.
Hi.
Carrie, good to meet you.
I'll just put those in a vase. Thanks. Thanks, Alex. So, well, why don't we go in and have dinner? Gary?
Oh, yeah, come on, everyone. Let's go to table.
Pretty.
See you inside. Come
See you
on.
there.
Take your coat.
Don't even say it.
I have to. I told you so.
Okay, everybody over here. Thank you. I guess you've heard on the news lately about all the bomb mailings. Well, I happen to know a lot about bombs, so I took the liberty of typing this up. How to recognize a letter bomb. We do work for the IRS, you know. John Q. Citizen doesn't exactly love us, so it's not inconceivable that we, you or I, could be the recipient of a letter bomb. Letter bombs can be disguised in any number of ways, and they're getting smaller and smaller. So I suggest you study this carefully and please, please exercise due caution when you're opening your mail.
Jack, don't you have work to do?
And Margaret, here's one for you.
Hey,
Hey, Carrie, how you doing?
okay, I guess.
Yes. Well, now, from what I hear around here, sounds like you're gonna be my new boss someday soon.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You sure you're okay?
No, I'm not sure. Can I ask you something?
The answer's no. Sorry, but I'm already married.
All the good ones are.
So, what's the question?
Can Can you talk to Jack for me? He keeps asking me out, and no doesn't seem to be part of his vocabulary. Can you just kind of drop the bomb that I'm not interested?
Yeah. I'll take care of it.
Strategy. It's all in the planning. The greatest generals could tell you how important strategy is. You have to study your target before attacking.
Ask Patton about strategy. You know how I landed this job with the IRS?
Strategy.
Right. See, I knew I wanted to work for the IRS. Step number one, find out where its weakness is. Answer, Vermont. Step number two, move to Vermont and apply. Research showed they hire anybody.
Obviously.
Have my wife and kid stay here. As soon as they hired me in Vermont, I filed to come back here. You know, being away from my family and all. They transferred me back. Strategy, see?
Yeah.
Same thing with women.
Some women aren't available, Jack.
All women are available, Joey. All of them.
Carrie, for instance, she's not available.
Carrie, my Carrie?
The Carrie we work with, yeah. Look, Jack, I just thought I should tell you she's not interested in going out with you, that's all.
What do you mean, not interested? How do you know what she wants?
Easy, Jack. She showed me a note and asked me to have a talk with you.
Oh, yeah? What's in it for you?
Nothing. Jack, calm down, man. It's not the end of the world.
Carrie likes me. Ask her about going to my house, if you don't believe me. You know, Joey, I got you pegged. Thanks for the drink, buddy.
Hello?
Carrie? It's Joey.
Oh, thank God. I was waiting for you to call. Did you get a chance to talk to Jack?
Oh, yeah, I talked to him all right.
What's the matter? You sound funny.
Yeah, well, I don't feel so funny.
Why? What did he say?
I don't know, Carrie. It didn't go so well. He thinks you like him.
Where did he get that idea?
Well, I don't know, and I don't want to know either.
Maybe I should talk to him.
I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Joey, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, sure. Carrie, I mean it. You stay away from him.
Talk to you tomorrow. I was starting to get worried. Not really worried about what he'd done at that point. He hadn't really done that much, but it really disturbed me. He just didn't seem to understand that no meant no. I did tell him no, Sam.
So say it again. Say it 100 times if you have to.
Why do I have to say it over and over? One should be enough.
Not always. I asked you out 3 times before you said yes.
Yeah, but when I said no, you didn't stay up all night crying and write me about it.
Only because I didn't think of it.
Come on, this isn't funny, Sam. The guy scares me.
It was only a note.
So what? I shouldn't be scared until he me or something?
Just look at it his way. The guy likes you. He's trying, that's all.
Now, why don't you look at it from my point of view? He's a married man. Whose side are you on anyway?
I'm not on any side.
Are you sure?
Are you sure that you're not overreacting?
You know, I should introduce you to Jack sometime. You two would probably be great friends.
Morning. Morning, everybody.
Morning, Margaret.
They're right on my kitchen table. They're really great. No, Alex, I had a great time. Thanks.
Is this a bad time to talk? Carrie?
I have to go.
Do you have plans Saturday?
Huh?
Saturday.
No, I don't have any plans.
Smithy's Grill?
Yeah.
8 o'clock?
I'll meet you there. That sounds great. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Morning, Carrie. Your dad was a knob, wasn't he? What unit?
I don't know, Jack. I'm busy.
I barely made it back alive.
I had 5 buddies left in my unit. Bullets whizzing all around us.
I dropped to my knees and prayed, dear God, just let me get out of this alive.
All I want is a good job, a wife, and a kid. And bam, this bomb goes off, and when I came to, everybody was dead. Except me. And I got what I wanted. Good job, wife, a kid. Now I wish I'd asked for more.
Margaret, do you think it would be possible for me to go to the training seminar in St. Louis?
Well, good morning to you, too.
I'm sorry. The seminar starts on Monday and lasts for 2 weeks. I know it's short notice.
Can you tell me why the urgency?
I just want to get out of town for a while.
Is it personal?
You could say that. It has to do with somebody in the office.
Who is it?
It's Jack. You think I can leave today?
Okay, girls, we got just enough time to change for dinner and a night on the town.
And as long as the IRS is footing the bill, I want one of those fancy drinks with the little umbrellas in them.
5 minutes, meet you in the lounge.
Okay, got it.
You're crazy.
Daniels.
Alex, it's Carrie.
Who the hell are you?
Alex, I'm sorry. I know we had a date, but something urgent came up.
I called Liz. She doesn't even know where you are.
I know. I had to leave town kind of quick. I didn't get a chance to call you.
Listen, I can save you the trouble. If you don't want to see me, just say so.
No. It's not that. I do want to see you. I just...
Carrie?
Alex, I'm sorry. I have to go. I'll call you back.
Carrie...
I have enjoyed you so much, watching you from oh so far away, admiring your style. I'm an intense person. I tend to express myself forcefully. Made me happy. And all I've been able to do is lay increasingly heavy trips upon you. Even if you do not recognize your own exceptional qualities, please realize that others will. I don't believe that you recognize in yourself the qualities which attract me so. If you would like to talk to someone and try to sort things out in your own head, I can help. The greatest challenge a woman can face is the selection of the proper man.
Margaret Walker.
I got a letter from Jack.
Carrie?
Did you tell him where I am?
No, of course I didn't.
He found out somehow. Listen to this. I don't believe that you recognize in yourself the qualities which attract me so. Without self-knowledge, the selection process comes to resemble Russian roulette with a revolver loaded with men pointed at the woman's head. Margaret, there is 3 pages of this stuff.
What does he want?
But some married men may be able to provide more than sex and or a shoulder. Margaret, you gotta do something. He isn't gonna stop. He says
This letter really is not finished. I see many things which need to be covered, and I will try in the near future.
Fax me a copy of the letter. And Carrie, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Just make him stop.
I'm just telling you, Phil, so you'll know. You are my supervisor.
Have you talked to him?
No, I haven't heard his side yet.
Well, get on top of it.
I will.
I know you'll handle it.
I will.
I'd be interested in his explanation.
Gotta go, Phil?
You there?
Yeah. I'll stay on top of it.
Call me.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
That about me?
What makes you think that?
Wild guess.
What do you know about this?
Everything. I wrote it.
For what intention?
Is there some problem I should know about?
Look, Jack. You're a good worker, and we don't want to lose you,
But
you're making it difficult.
I've already rectified the situation.
Rectified. How, may I ask?
I wrote her a letter explaining it all, my point of view on the subject. I brought you a copy.
She already faxed it to me. If you want to understand why men are attracted to you, I can explain very clearly. If you want me to forget you entirely, I cannot do that. For obvious reasons, Carrie is very upset about this.
Should I write her another letter?
No, that's exactly what you should not do. From now on, I want you to keep distance between yourself and Miss Ellison. I do not want you near her. Understood?
But her desk is right beside mine.
Can you think of a possible solution to this little problem, Mr. Gilchrist? One that would give you the proper distance from Miss Ellison and allow you to continue working for this agency?
I would like to request a transfer to the regional headquarters, Mrs. Walker.
How very considerate of you to offer, Mr. Gilchrist. That will be effective starting tomorrow.
And Margaret, might I add how very beautiful you look today?
Yeah, Phil, it's me again. Problem solved. Welcome back, Carrie.
Thanks.
How was St. Louis?
Gateway to the Midwest, that about says it all.
Carrie, glad you're back. Hey, you missed a great going away party.
Yeah?
Jack transferred to regional headquarters. We felt a big party was in order.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it.
No, you're not.
Thank you, Margaret.
No problem. I did it as much for me as for you.
What a relief.
Well, back to work.
Hello, IRS.
Hey, Carrie, it's me, Sam.
Hi.
I've been thinking about the other day.
And?
The last thing I wanted to do was fight.
You were just being honest. I thought you were different, you know, but maybe I was the one who was wrong.
So we can't even be friends now, is that what you're saying?
Honestly, I don't know. I have a lot of work I have to catch up on.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah, I can be there in 15 minutes. Right.
Gilchrist,
You are aware there's an office meeting in 5 minutes?
I have an appointment.
The meeting is mandatory.
Well, this is the only time I could schedule the appointment.
I'm your supervisor, Gilchrist. I will tell you when you can leave and where you can go. And right now, the only place you can go is the office meeting. End of discussion.
Listen, Mr. Davies. I transferred here under the assumption that it was temporary. I've been here a while now, and it's been quite obvious to me from the beginning that you don't like me. Maybe it would be better for both of us if I were to transfer back to my old office.
Oh, I wish it were that simple. You're right. I didn't want you here, but unfortunately, I was overruled. Last thing I want to do is babysit.
What do you mean by that?
I'm aware of the trouble you caused in the branch office. Why do you think you're here?
There was no trouble.
What do you call sexual harassment?
I want to be transferred back to my old office.
Impossible, Gilchrist. You're all mine now.
Then I'll be filing a grievance with the union. We'll see what they have to say about the way you treat your staff.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Carrie, but you should know Jack is coming back to this office.
Back here? But he just transferred.
He's filed a grievance with the manager there. My hands are tied, Carrie. He wants to come back here, and the union says we have to take him.
So, in other words, if I want to keep this guy away from me, I'm the one who has to transfer? Can't you put him in a different department or move his desk across the room?
I already thought of that. It would be a violation of his rights.
And I don't have rights? Why are you protecting him?
I did everything I could, Carrie. Now, maybe this temporary separation is the cooling off period he needed.
Sure, you could say that. You're not the one he's obsessed with.
There is one possible solution. Jack has offered to go into joint counseling with you. Maybe the two of you could talk this out.
Joint counseling? I don't even know the man. He's harassing me again, only this time he's harassing me through you!
Gee, it's great to be back. You know, I really missed this place.
I can't believe this is happening.
I know, it's crazy. But Carrie, I mean, what can you do? Maybe you should just steer clear of him and make the best of it, okay?
Why should I have to?
I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.
Jack.
Is that when you decided to file the complaint?
Well, it's not like I knew about that kind of stuff. But I was getting pretty desperate. Jack coming back to the office really infuriated me. It seemed like nobody cared about my point of view. They were only concerned with Jack's feelings. So, I decided to talk to my dad. He'd been a manager at the post office, and I knew he'd be on my side.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't want to worry your mom. I wanted to handle it on my own.
There is no handling a guy like this. I've seen it happen before. This is serious. I mean, you told me yourself that this guy's got a hand grenade in his car. He's got a working knowledge of letter bombs. He tracked you down halfway across the country. What next?
See? This is exactly why I didn't want to say anything. You're just gonna worry, and now Mom's gonna worry.
You're my daughter. It's my privilege to worry about my daughter.
I know. So what should I do?
Well, I think the first thing you should do is make a formal complaint with the EEOC.
The what?
The Equal Employment Opportunities Commission. And they'll notify someone from the IRS, and they'll check into it.
Are you kidding me? The IRS? I already complained to them. He's back at the office already.
Well, if you got a case, and we do have a case. They'll send a delegate from Washington who'll get to the bottom of it. And in the meantime, you're gonna move back in with your mom and me.
No, I'm not.
I am not going to be able to sleep, knowing that you're up there alone.
Then neither of us are gonna sleep, Dad. You're right around the corner from me. You can come running over.
Now look, the first little thing that happens, and I don't care what it is, you're moving back home with Mom and me. And I'll carry you kicking and screaming if I have to all the way.
Okay.
Hmm?
And I'll file a complaint with the EEOC.
You know,
Yeah. Dad, I know.
I think it's your shot, kid.
Oh, God, Alex. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe this.
I've just been so busy, I forgot.
I can see that.
Listen, why don't you come on inside and I can throw something on?
No, I don't think so.
I'm really sorry.
I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing.
Maybe we can try this again. Next week or something.
Yeah, sure. I'll call you. Oh. These were for you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pam Forrest, the IRS's EEOC representative, interviewing Mr. Jack Gilchrist in the case of Ms. Carrie Ellison's complaint. You are Mr. Jack Gilchrist, agent for the IRS? Please answer yes or no, Mr. Gilchrist.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's get the facts straight for the record. You wrote Ms. Ellison a note on October 22nd and
Yes.
And again, you wrote her a letter while she was at a training seminar in St. Louis.
That's correct.
What we're interested in, Mr. Gilchrist, is why. Why did you feel compelled to...
You've obviously been told her side of the story. I'm assuming you're interested in mine.
That's what I'm here for, Mr. Gilchrist.
Jack, please.
Jack, let's hear your side.
Number one, there were the tipping incidents.
Tipping?
Tipping. That's what I said. She, on numerous occasions, would hike her skirt up to mid-thigh level while facing me in her chair. She exposed herself. And when I say exposed herself, I mean her entire self by tipping back in her chair with her skirt up.
How many times did Miss Ellison do this?
Too many to count. Then there were the stepping in incidents. This is where she would step into my close personal space to achieve body contact, rubbing against me. I remember once in a donut shop, she rubbed her breasts against my arm.
And what did you infer from these incidents?
I inferred nothing. That's why I wrote to her. She was sending me mixed signals, and I wanted to straighten it all out.
Your letter had a return address of Topeka, Kansas.
It's where a friend of mine lives. She could have written me back at that address, and I would have gotten the letter.
Why not put your home address on the letter?
Because my wife didn't know about my friendship with Carrie. If she wrote me at home, my wife might think that I'm a married man.
When did you become aware that your writing to Ms. Ellison was making her upset and afraid?
Afraid? What do you think it was, a letter bomb? That's a good one. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Josh.
It's your turn for the deposition tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Watch out for her, buddy. She'll ask you a lot of trick questions, try to get you to say something incriminating against me. You know, Joey, if you weren't my friend, I might be a little worried. But I don't have anything to worry about, do I, Joey? No. Good. Just to make sure, I'll exercise my legal right to be present at your deposition.
You're gonna be in there, too?
Hey, friends always stick together, Joey. Remember that.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Sally, can I ask you a personal question?
What do I look like, Dear Abby?
I'm being serious here, Sally.
Okay, what?
We've worked together a long time, right?
Is that the question?
I just want to know. Do you think I'm just like everybody else?
Does this have something to do with you and Carrie?
Yeah, sort of. Do you think I'm just like all the other guys?
Sure.
No, I mean, I've never done anything to you, right? Never said or done anything that you'd consider offensive?
Well, not exactly.
Not exactly.
That's what I said.
Then I have done something. What have I done? I mean, if you could change something about me, what would it be?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. Thanks.
Anytime.
Hey, Carrie. Where you been?
I've been busy.
I'm trying to apologize, Carrie. I was wrong. I admit it. And I'm sorry.
Needed a friend, Sam, and you weren't there.
I know. But I'm here now. You want to talk about it? I could be a damn good listener when I want to be. I'm sorry, what was the question?
When did you first become acquainted with Mr. Gilchrist?
Oh, I don't know. Jack, how long have we known each other?
You're to answer the questions, Mr. Westlake, not him.
Sorry. I worked with Jack about 2 years or so.
Have you ever held a personal conversation with Mr. Gilchrist? Discussing anything not work-related?
Sure, I guess so. We talked about guns, army planes, you know, military stuff.
What exactly did he tell you about this military stuff?
I'm afraid to answer some of these questions.
Why's that?
Well, you know, you might think I'm packing a gun or something.
Would you feel more comfortable if Mr. Gilchrist were not in the room?
I have a right to be here.
Oh, he can stay. Just telling the truth. Nothing I wouldn't say to his face.
Were you aware of any romantic interest he may have had in Ms. Ellison?
He liked her some, I guess.
Mr. Gilchrist gave Ms. Ellison a note. Were you aware of that note?
Yeah, Carrie showed it to me. I think she might have been overreacting. Slightly, at first. But then...
But then?
Carrie was frightened. Can't say that I blame her. Management didn't seem to be able to help things out any.
Thank you, Mr. Westlake. Phil, there's something about him. I can't quite explain it. I hate to say this, but I sure wouldn't want to be the one to file the complaint.
Scariest part is, not only do I get a copy of his deposition, but he gets a copy of mine too. Everything I'm thinking and feeling written down in black and white. Like he has a legal right to get into my head.
What can I do?
Be my friend.
That's a given.
I can't believe what that bastard said. He's making me out to be some kind of whore, like I asked for the whole thing.
They don't believe him, do they?
I don't know.
Carrie, is that it? The EEOC's answer?
Yeah. Under the authority vested in me by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, I am rejecting the complaint of Miss Carrie Ellison.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I know how you must feel.
Well, then you're the only one who does.
Hey, listen. Why don't you come over for dinner tonight? I'll tell Gary to take the kids out for pizza or something, and it'll be just us girls.
I don't really feel like it, Liz.
Well, do it for me, okay? I could use a night where I don't have to be somebody's mother or wife.
Okay, as long as we don't have to talk about Jack.
Speaking of which, here he comes.
I can't handle this, Liz. Anybody asks, tell them I have an appointment.
Have you thought it all out? The consequences?
Of course I have.
I think you ought to drop the whole thing. He's backed you into a corner. Even the EEOC refuses to help.
You can't just drop it, Liz.
Then be careful. Are you going to end up with nothing? Is that what you want?
And what do I have now? I can't let him win.
He's already won, Carrie. Look at what he's done to your life so far.
I thought we weren't going to talk about Jack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming.
Sam?
Coming. Carrie, are you okay?
No.
You look like hell.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you to make me feel better.
What happened? What did you do this time?
I had a nightmare. It was so real. I couldn't breathe. He was choking me.
You're safe now.
I'm not going to work today. I can't do anything anymore. I can't concentrate.
You need a lawyer.
What?
Get a lawyer. Sue this guy. Take him to court and make him pay. It's the only way that he's gonna stop.
I can't, Sam. I can't. I don't have what it takes. I can't even face him at work, let alone a courtroom.
You're the strongest woman I've ever met. You can do it. You just have to find your strength again.
I need your help. I've decided to hire a lawyer. File a sexual harassment suit and fight this thing out in court.
How can I help you with that?
I thought maybe you'd know a good lawyer, someone who's handled this type of thing before.
You're going to be filing a suit against the agency I work for. If I were to give you the name of a lawyer, it would be a conflict of interest. I could lose my job. Here's the name of a friend. He might be able to refer you to someone you can talk to.
I understand.
Hello, Mr. Bruner's office. Yes. He is, but he's in conference at the moment. Can I take a message? Yes, I will. Yes. You Miss Ellison? Oh, yeah, knock. Yes, I'll tell him.
Door's open. Well, I don't want to be redundant, but just as long as the numbers match, right? Yeah. Oh, sit down, sit down. No, not you. No, I got it here in front of me. It's okay. Mm-hmm. All right, well, why don't you just get Jeffrey to do it? He's good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's his gig. Okay, get back to me. So, you're the little girl with a big problem.
Have you ever handled a sexual harassment case before?
Sexual harassment isn't necessarily a case of black or white, Ms. Ellison. Most often, it's the gray area that exists somewhere between the two.
You didn't answer my question.
Yes, I've handled these cases, and judging the way you talked to me on the phone, since there was no physical provocation...
Oh, but there is. He won't leave me alone. He's always there, following me.
He didn't, did he? He didn't promise you a job promotion if you would meet him in some hotel room. He didn't even grab you. He didn't touch you.
He didn't have to.
That's the gray area that I just mentioned. Now, the tactic I would take would be to prove that because of your co-worker, Mr.
Gilchrist.
Mr. Gilchrist. Because of Mr. Gilchrist, you found yourself working
In a hostile environment.
Oh, you're way ahead of me. You've done your research, haven't you?
So what kind of case do I have?
What kind of proof do you have?
Hard proof. Written proof.
Sam. As your lawyer, I have to explain the implications you'll be getting yourself into. If you decide to file a federal lawsuit against Mr. Gilchrist, you'll actually be filing against the IRS, the United States government. And they'll spare no money to defend themselves. They'll make sure that Mr. Gilchrist has the best lawyers money can buy. He'll not spend a dime, and you'll have to pay me out of your own pocket.
But that's not fair.
No, it's not fair, but it is reality. Oh, well, there's also a really good chance that you'll be looking for another job in the very near future. That, coupled with the fact that you'll have to undergo psychiatric evaluation and your entire life will be under scrutiny, is why most women don't even bother to file.
So most women don't file a lawsuit because they're scared.
Yes.
And most women just sit back and take it then.
Yes.
Then I'll be the exception.
I had to file the lawsuit. Do you have a better solution?
Get away from the man. Get another job.
Can't just get another career.
Well, you can't just drag this out in the open for everyone to see. To read about in the papers.
So what do you suggest, Mother? That I sleep with the man?
Good Lord. If you go to court and sue your employer, who's gonna hire you next? Nobody.
What do you expect her to do? Just to run away and hide somewhere? I mean, this sort of thing is happening to women every day in the workplace, everywhere. I think it's time somebody stands up and fights.
And that somebody has to be my daughter.
Why shouldn't it be me? I couldn't live with myself if I just quit. You know, I may be a lot of things, Mother, but I'm not a coward.
I can see there's no good talking to you two.
Have you got a good lawyer?
He's expensive enough. He better be good.
How expensive?
If we make it all the way to court, I may have to sell my house.
Well, if worst comes to worst, you can always move back in with us. And in the meantime, that might help.
I suppose you gave her money.
Yes, I did. Life isn't as simple as one of your books, Lily.
She's my daughter. I don't want to see her get hurt. Do you really think she can win this lawsuit?
I don't know. But at least she's fighting.
Do you know why you're here, Carrie?
My attorney told me I had to be some sort of evaluation.
It's important that you realize that you're not my patient. The purpose of this psychiatric evaluation is for testimony in the federal court. Therefore, the confidentiality rule does not apply. Obviously, because we're recording this. You do understand that?
Does that mean that Jack can get a copy of this session?
You're uncomfortable with Mr. Gilchrist?
Yes, you could say that.
And when did you begin working for the IRS?
Have you examined him?
That's outside the nature of this interview, Miss Ellison.
I was in the same training group as Mr. Gilchrist. Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Thank you. At the time of your first meeting,
Can I ask you a question? Why do I have to go through this evaluation? As the victim, why am I being scrutinized? Shouldn't he be the one sitting in this chair?
I'll ask the questions if you don't mind.
What was the question?
You're feeling persecuted.
I am persecuted.
I'm here to help you, Carrie.
Help me? Can you help me sleep at night?
Can you help me get this crazy man out of my life? Can you help me get back all the money I've spent on this lawsuit? Do you have any idea how humiliating this is? Being cross-examined by some shrink like I'm the one who did something wrong? Exactly who are you helping, doctor? Me or him?
Adjustment disorder mixed with emotional features. Probable diagnosis, premenstrual syndrome.
No, Mr. Hastings, I will not settle out of court for that amount.
It's only half of what I've already spent.
It's our final offer. Take it or leave it.
I leave it.
Fine. We'll see you in court.
If the summary judgment motion lets it get that far, which I sincerely doubt.
Carrie, you need a ride back to work?
And I want a restraining order issued against him.
Consider it done.
Liz, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sorry, Carrie, I'm really busy right now.
I need to talk to someone, Liz.
Good morning. Morning, Margaret.
Liz?
Carrie, I need this job. I got 2 kids to support. I just got a subpoena. Everybody in here did. And now I have to go testify in court against the agency I work for. What were you thinking?
So now everybody hates me, is that it?
I got work to do. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, what's the restraining order say? 20 feet? I'm not in violation, am I? How's that? Better?
Mr. Bronner, you really think you stand a chance for this case?
Yes, sir, I definitely do.
Then you're even crazier than your client.
I beg your pardon.
I'm throwing the case out.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can do anything I want, Miss Ellison. All I see here is a note and a letter, and it's all isolated and trivial. You are being hypersensitive and unreasonable.
You don't have the right to assume that I'm crazy. Why is everyone looking at this from Jack's point of view? I was the one who was harassed, not him.
Well, I do have the right, Miss Ellison. You see, I'm the judge. I have every right. And I say this case does not belong in court. Please see yourselves to the door.
When did you start smoking?
All through school, they teach you the legal system is fair and impartial, but in reality, it's as crooked as any criminal.
We can appeal. He's just one man. If we can get to trial, have this case heard before a jury.
And what's the use? That son of a up there thinks that I asked for all this. What makes you think a jury's gonna feel any different?
You might get some justice.
Justice? I ran out of justice the same time I ran out of money.
Liz?
Hi,
Hi, Carrie.
What's going on?
Bill got promoted.
Bill?
Mm-hmm.
But I was next in line.
Oh, Carrie, you're not gonna make a big deal out of this too, are you?
No. No, I'm not. Come on.
What the hell are you doing?
What does it look like I'm
You're
doing?
in no condition to fly,
I've
Carrie.
been doing this for years. I know how to fly.
I said you're not flying.
Get out of my
Carrie,
way!
don't do
No!
it.
Let go!
No!
Let
No!
Let go of me!
No!
Son of a
Can't!
Go with me!
No!
I can't! I can't! No more, Sam! I can't take it anymore! I can't! Everybody at work hates me. My mother's mad at me. I have no friends.
Except me.
Except you.
Take a break, Dad. We've got all weekend to finish inventory.
It's the worst part of owning a business. Well, this and losing money. Have you given any more thought to filing the appeal?
No.
Well, shouldn't you be thinking about it?
Try not to think about it.
Carrie, I don't want to meddle in your life.
Then don't.
But I will anyway. You know, I was very proud of you. The way you stood up for yourself.
And you're not now?
I didn't say that. But when you fight that hard for something, you don't give up in the middle of it.
I'll pay you back if that's what you're worried about.
Carrie.
Sorry, Dad. I didn't mean. Tim.
I'll take care of this.
Hi, I'm Jack Gilchrist. I work for Carrie.
Let's do it.
What?
File the appeal. He's got to be stopped.
Thank you, Mr. Bruner. Now we'll hear from Mr. Hastings.
Your Honor, the defendant contends that the facts are not in dispute. And we also contend that the IRS acted promptly to rectify the situation and that nothing remains to be done.
Mr. Gilchrist transferred to the IRS regional headquarters?
Correct. That covers one ground for the plaintiff's motion. And further to that, we find that...
It says here that it was a voluntary transfer on the part of Mr. Gilchrist.
Yes.
So the IRS did not take any disciplinary action against Mr. Gilchrist?
They did not have to. He already volunteered.
But didn't he soon thereafter transfer back to work in the same office with Miss Ellison?
He filed a union grievance, and the IRS had no choice but to send him back to the branch office.
No choice? I see. Well, continue, please.
The most important grounds for the motion set forth is that the facts the plaintiff has presented do not rise to a level that would constitute a sexually hostile work environment.
According to whom?
Excuse me?
Who says that it is not a hostile work environment?
The defendant, of course.
Of course.
The law states, and I quote, "A hostile work environment case can be established by alleging conduct that a reasonable person would consider sufficiently severe." Your Honor, as a reasonable person, you have to admit there's nothing severe about a note and a letter. Mr. Gilchrist is nothing more than a modern-day Cyrano de Bergerac. Even you have to agree with the written law.
Well, thank you for that information. We will review the harassment law as it pertains to the victim's perspective and render our judgment.
Nothing left to do but wait.
Well, we tried, right? We gave it our best shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's it then. Thanks for your help, Marty.
Carrie, are you gonna be all right?
Even if we win, I'll still be looking over my shoulder and double-checking the locks.
What you've done took a lot of guts, Carrie.
I'll be waiting for your call.
Is anybody hungry? I'll take that as a no.
What exactly did Marty say?
I told you already, he didn't say anything, just to meet him here.
How'd he sound?
He sounded like Marty, Dad. I don't know.
If he's coming all the way over here, it's gotta mean we lost. I don't know why I went through all this. I should have just moved somewhere where he could never find me.
Oh, honey, now you don't know anything until Marty gets here.
Hey, Marty. Hey, right in the front room.
Traffic's a mess out there. Hey, hello, everybody. Carrie?
So what'd they say?
Read for yourself.
Reversed and remanded.
We adopt the perspective of a reasonable woman
Because we believe that a blind, reasonable person standard tends to ignore the experiences of women. Men who are rarely victims of sexual assault may view sexual conduct in a vacuum without full appreciation
of the underlying threat of violence that a woman may perceive.
What does it mean?
It means we won.
You've changed the way the law reads. You've made history, Carrie.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Thank you.
You did the right thing. And I'm sorry that I
know, Mom. Dad? Dad?
Yeah. I think this calls for a celebration.
Dad, you got champagne! I can't believe it. What would you have done if we lost?
Well, I got a bottle of real cheap whiskey. We all could have got drunken.
Thank you, Dad.
Well, here's to your little girl.
Little girl. You know I have to talk to you about that little girl.
You're my little girl.
Even when it's over, it's not really over. It has a way of staying with you.
You still have nightmares?
I've just learned to cope with them a little better.
But you won.
What did I win? I left the IRS, lost most of my friends, moved out of town.
I settled out of court because I was so exhausted from it all.
It's still just my word against his, and everybody gets to choose who they believe.
Carrie, whether you realize it or not, what you did will change everything.
I didn't set out to change anything. I just wanted him to leave me alone.